back to the channel, guys. This is the channel Juice and Boost. It's going to be mainly for my car, but today we're going to be installing some taillight tint on my girl's 2018 Charger. So we did get this through Lux. They are using Oracle brand taillight tint. It's just a little tint kit that you can kind of put over the taillights right here. It's not the full tint, just the clear part. I think it's more of your reverse lights and your backup lights, same thing. But anyway, so to get started, all you really want to do to start is clean the area. So I'm going to use Chemical Guys waterless wash, my favorite thing to use. So just quick sprays both sides. You don't need to use too much. We just washed it not too long ago. Just want to get the surface nice and clean, so whenever you stick the tint, it adheres very well. What they also recommend is wetting the tint, so that way you can adjust it while you're putting it on the car. So I'm going to show you. I don't have a spray bottle to actually use. I'm just going to use a little water bottle. But first you want to kind of figure out which side is left, which side is right. Looks like they're both almost the same. No, this side's going to be left. Okay, so we're going to do left side first. Pull it off. Just get some water. Pour it on. This was right side. So we're going to go ahead and put it on this side. That's it. So all you really want to do is line it up to where you're going to cover the whole light. It is a bit oversized, so that way if you kind of if you overdo it here, it doesn't short you over here. So they oversize the tint slightly. You can see right here, probably just got to cut off this little excess right here on this inside, but the tint covers the whole tail light. So there is a little bit of bubbles. That's what the water's for. The water allows you to kind of push all the excess air out in the water. So like as you push, you can see water coming out the backside right here. It's probably on the microfiber now, but if you can get a good angle on it, all the air bubbles are out. So you can get a good angle on that. You see all the air bubbles are out. Okay, so now we're going to do the little piece on the trunk. Same thing, you want to wet it with water. So you can try to line up as best as possible. There is going to be a lot of bubbles in there, but that's what, like I said, what the water's for. You kind of just use your microfiber. You can use a squeegee if you want, but this one doesn't have a felt tip, and you don't want to scratch the vinyl to where you're going to see scratches. But you can also just tuck it into your microfiber and then squeegee all the bubbles out. looks pretty good. Like I said, there is going to be a few bubbles. Heat will also come out, so as you're just using the car, the tail lights heat up. The sun will kind of beat on them. It'll get the rest of the little bubbles out if you can't really get them out. But just try to get them all out for the most part. That way, it looks good from the start. Everything looks pretty good. Like I said, if you want to get a kind of a rear picture now, so that we can kind of see how the difference is. So that's your non-tint, and this is going to be your tint on the right. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on the car. And as you can see, it looks a lot better, just all blacked out. If you notice, we also took off the Dodge emblems, so that way it gives it like a whole full swoop look. I didn't really make a video on that, but if you want to be able to do it, all you got to do is buy some fishing string and just kind of work your way behind the letters. It's just a little 3M tape, and it cuts right off. And then once you're done, you can either use, like I said, waterless wash again, or you can get some like Goo Gone. It's very safe for your car paint, so you don't have to worry about it eating at your paint. But you can use the Goo Gone to take off the excess double-sided tape. So this is one side done. Then you press the reverse, put the load in reverse, so you can kind of see the lights, how it's going to look. So next we're going to go ahead and start on this side, finish it up. I think it rolled on the floor.
Did you lose it?
Yeah. All right. So we're going to get it started on this side. We're going to start with the little one on this side. Same thing, a little bit of water. Like I said, you can tuck in your squeegee. Once you get one side placed down pretty well, just kind of work your way to the picked up side. Let all that air kind of just smooth out. Got a little bubble in here. You can see that little bubble. So all you really want to do is just kind of work it to the edge. Like I said, if it's too hard to get with the microfiber, you might just want to use your finger. You can probably apply a lot more pressure that way. So just work your way to the edge, and just like that, it's gone. Okay, so now for the big one. Once you get that first piece down, you want to make sure it's all flat, because you're going to be using that as a pivot point and then working your way this way. So once you get that flat, just kind of work it all this way. Kind of stop about halfway, make sure you're good, make sure it's not creasing anywhere. Keep going. See how you have a few creases right here? You can always pick it back up and work out those creases before it sticks. they're very small bubbles. I don't know if you can pick them up on camera. Very, very small bubbles. There's about 3 or 4 of them right here. Like I said, those, you can either get a little needle, pop them, that way you can get all the air out, or you can just see if this, like I said, heat will get it out in the next couple days. But for the most part, you just want to really worry about the big bubbles, because those are going to be the most noticeable ones. But for the most part, we got everything out. So that's really it for the tint. So if you want to kind of get a stand back shot of it, see now that it's all blacked out, it is legal because whenever you throw it in reverse, you can see the lights. That's going to be like the only thing that will probably get you pulled over if you try to use something like nightshade to spray it, or if you try to use something like nightshade to spray over it, you can always spray too dark, and then you won't be able to see the reverse lights come on, and you can probably get a ticket for it. But like I said, I really like this tint. It looks very good. Sorry, small bubble. But it looks really good, especially with the Dodge emblem removed. You can see we also blacked out the Dodge Charger, the Charger emblem. Took off the SXT. We're going to be replacing it with the black one. But that's it. We have more videos coming soon for the Charger. We have the spoiler, which is actually in the trunk right now, that we're going to be working on. We have a wicker bill for it. We have vinyl coming in. We're going to be wrapping the front bumper, the hood, and the roof all in gloss black. What else we got? We got pink LEDs. It is her car, so she wants to go pink, so we're going to go pink. We're going to be swapping out all of the LEDs inside to pink LEDs. What else do we got?
I think that's it.
I think that's it for now. After that, I think we're going to be working more on changing out the diffuser and then changing out the exhaust. So we'll probably either straight pipe it for a little bit, see how she likes it. I think I've made a video for 2019 on that one. So if you want to check out the channel, there's a video of a 2019 without the rear resonators. And if you want to see something a little different, if you want to see without the mufflers and resonators, I can do that on her car, and then we can make a video for that. So stay tuned on the channel, like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more content on this Charger.